All right, got camera 1, camera 2, and camera 3. Tripling up on the cameras today because I've been having some trouble with my secondary camera, so I am making dang sure that this thing gets recorded. If you don't know that I like cookies, I don't know, welcome to the channel. This is probably the first video you've ever seen. They're so packed with calories, of course they're gonna be delicious. They're basically just flour, sugar, and butter. But you know, sometimes I don't feel like going through the whole process of like baking cookies and letting them cool. I just want some friggin' cookies like now. So Betty Crocker used to make this edible cookie dough mix, which I don't know why they discontinued it. This stuff is incredible. But I got my hands on a couple of boxes. You see, I mixed up one box and these boxes are still unopened. So I don't know, maybe I can do something with them later. Now one thing that I have not done yet is that these boxes have, you see on the front of the box, it's kind of got a little bit of glare there. There you go. On the front of the box, the cookie dough is drizzled with this white chocolate. So last little touch, I just took their chocolate, melted it down into inside the Ziploc bag, and now we apply it. You guys get to see the amazing artistry that I apply to drizzling white chocolate. And lastly, this one. Okay. Still got some left over, so I don't know. We're gonna apply it to these two again. Just get a little bit more. And the last little bit on this bowl over here. And waste not, want not. Delicious. So what have I got here? This Betty Crocker's No Bake Bites cookie dough, cookies and cream flavor, red velvet, which is basically just like red colored chocolate cookie dough. Lastly, the cinnamon roll cookie dough. This is what I'm looking forward to the most. And the eagle-eyed viewers among you might have noticed that I had this fourth bowl. Looks kind of dumpy, doesn't have the same kind of like color and vibrancy. This is just a homemade basic cookie dough, so I wanted to see how it compares to making it yourself. By the way, this stuff is insane with calories. To make this, you use the mix that's in here with a stick of butter. So what I have in front of me is actually just 4 sticks of butter mixed with sugar. So one serving of this stuff, right? This is even more than I thought it would be. One serving of this is 130 calories. This right here is 18 servings. Let's do some math here. So 18 servings is going to be, what, 2,470 calories?
Hey guys, it's me. I'd like to offer my sincerest apologies for what just happened. You see, despite having 2 engineering degrees and a minor in mathematics, somehow I still can't do basic arithmetic. So, it's actually 2,340 calories per container. I hope you guys can forgive me. And now, back to the video.
Anyway, let's get right down to it. Let's put these guys down. So the first one we're going to try is the, the cookies and cream cookie dough. Let's see how this tastes. There we go, that's about 1 serving of this stuff right there. Whoa! That is, oh my god, that is so rich. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, it just tastes like Oreos. Like Oreos, super rich, super sweet. I imagine that maybe the reason that they discontinued it is because people saw how to make it and they're like, I'm gonna eat an entire stick of butter? Alright, so first of all, I don't know, 9.3 out of 10. That is so incredibly delicious. Second up, let's try this red velvet cookie dough. So here we go. Red velvet cookie dough. Yeah, that is very good. I mean, it just tastes like chocolate with white chocolate on top. I'm failing to eat. Chocolate on chocolate. Red velvet chocolate. That was the red velvet, by the way. It's so good, guys. Like, it is definitely chocolate overload. 9.1 out of 10, 9.2 out of 10, something like that. And lastly, the cinnamon roll cookie dough. I don't know if this is going to be more like cinnamon roll or more like a snickerdoodle cookie or something. This is like if you ate a Cinnabon in something that was like a paste form. Oh, it is so smooth, so rich. And you can even see, I don't know if you guys can see that, a little like cinnamon crunchies in it. So a little bit of texture in there. This is as close to perfect as you could possibly get. All right. And lastly, the homemade stuff. Ooh, it's a little bit stiffer. So I wonder if they added something, if Betty Crocker added something to like change the texture so that it wasn't quite so stiff.
Hi guys, it's me, again. Now I know what I said, that I wasn't going to be a dumb anymore, and somehow, despite having a galaxy-sized brain, I still managed to mess up the simplest recipe in the world. You see, you should mix the butter and sugar first, and really beat the hell out of them before gently mixing in the flour. And instead, I just mixed all the ingredients together once, and that's why it became a gloopy mess. I promise, in the future, I'll do better. Now let's get back to the video.
Oh yeah, that is good. That is delicious. Really have that flavor, that like warm flavor of brown sugar coming through. It doesn't have that nuanced flavor that these other guys have, but like I could easily see how you could, break up Oreo cookies or throw some chocolate chips into here or something like that to add a little bit of nuance to it. I wish I could just like reach through the camera and give this to you guys. This is so good. So did I score the cinnamon roll? I don't think so. It was a 9.4 out of 10. It was really good. This stuff, even though it's not pre-made, pardon me, it didn't have the backing of like a scientific research to hit that bliss point in it. It's still so delicious. It's still like a 9 out of 10. Like, oh gosh. Yeah, I gotta get myself a drink. This is... We'll put that there. Calorie free because I've got 10,000 calories sitting right in front of me. So, I mean, with all this food here, I can't let it go to waste. So, I'm just gonna chow down. Oh my gosh. Already getting a little bit of that headache that you get from like eating food that's too decadent, you know what I mean? One down, move on to the next. This is the red velvet. Oh. I am so sad that these things were discontinued. Like, they are so good. And it was such a good idea, too. Anyway, I digress. Let's eat some red velvet cookie dough. Oh man, my body is giving me some feedback about all this stuff that I'm eating right now. Blanc. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. Moving on to the cinnamon bun. What was that? Cinnamon roll. Sorry, cinnamon roll cookie dough. Woo! Gonna be honest, I thought about making all 6 boxes of this stuff that I had, and I'm really glad I didn't. Oh my god. I mean, this is one of those things that is definitely like a treat that you have for yourself every now and then, occasionally. Not something that you should binge like this. This is a bad idea, but we're gonna soldier on. We're gonna finish this thing off. One last bowl, the homemade cookie dough. And I mean, even after all that complaining, it still tastes really good. So a question I'll put out there to all you guys. Have you ever tried these Betty Crocker cookie dough box mixes? Have you ever tried making your own raw cookie dough from scratch? If you have, let me know how it turned out. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you thought it was a little bit too much, which I completely understand if it is. Because this is a lot. But yeah, you wish that Betty Crocker would bring this kind of thing back? I certainly do. I hope they do. Haha! And with that, one last bite. I bid you adieu. Good night. I hope you have a good one. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.